Okay. What's your question?
Where would you place Kobe, strength wise?
Where would I place him strength wise? Um, well, after the last chapter, it has changed. Um, strength wise, I put him like maybe vice admiral level. Um, like maybe Virgo.
Oh, then I
Like
think we had a discussion too. We were like, it was a while ago.
yeah,
Kobe and
yeah,
Virgo or Kobe. So what do you think now? That was hard to settle Kobe.
yeah. Yeah, I think I was. I mean, and honestly, I wouldn't change. Like it was valid because we hadn't seen anything from Kobe, but now we
Yeah.
have something. I think I would put him over Virgo. Yeah, like
Okay.
put
Okay.
him over Virgo,
Yeah,
but
I
I
was
wouldn't
going
put
straight
him
off based
like
on that.
I wouldn't put him
So
like on par with anybody that's real. You know what I mean?
like no straw hats.
Nah, not like none of the Monster Trio or none of the like
Yeah. Yeah.
real Marine. Like Garp. He's not on
The
Garp's
real
level.
Marines.
You know.
Was that shit called Honesty Impact?
Fuck
No,
honesty
what's it called
impact.
that, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it made it hard. It made the moment less hard. You know what I
Hard.
mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah, it did. It softened it, bro.
Like honesty impact, nigga? Really? Yeah.
I will say though, like, is it really that impressive?
Right? Like, okay, I mean, like, let's unpack it. You feel me? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It, the anime and manga podcast where we talk about anime and manga. Today, we're doing a chapter review, two chapter reviews for One Piece, double feature, chapter 1087, chapter 1088. Now, Oda was on hiatus with his eye surgery. Apparently, everything went okay. He's doing good. And two chapters dropped, I think, in the same week. Either I
It
was
came out with
lacking.
some heat. I think it was like I'm not sure though.
Okay, okay. So I was
It did
lacking.
seem early. Yeah, probably.
Okay,
It did
okay.
seem like they came out close together though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, but
Missed it.
yeah, bro, it's fire, bro. It's fire. I think he had these loaded. You feel me? But since he
Yeah.
was on hiatus, he was like, "Let me hold them," and then he just like,
Some heat when he came
bro.
back.
All right, let's get into it. Starting with chapter 1087, titled "Battleship Bags." And so we got the cover art. It's your boy Ace heating up a little bath for capybaras, and then lighting a cigar for one of the capybaras in the bath. Um, But yeah, that's our cover page. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I forgot. I almost forgot. If you watch it on YouTube, right? I went to the house the other day and I grabbed I can't put I can't put it on over my
But
headset.
shit.
I can't put it on over my headset. But I was gonna wear it for like One Piece chapter reviews. I'll at least do this. Still can't see it. Damn. I was gonna wear it for
Shit's
One
kinda
Piece
cool.
chapter reviews. The Ace hat.
You get that from, man?
I got it from oh shit. It was one year at Comic Con. I don't know if it
Okay.
was last year, it might have been the year before that. But yeah, they were selling. I was gonna get a straw hat, but like two niggas was selling ace hats, but no straw hats, bro.
Yeah. Probably sold out. Sold
Honestly,
out.
yeah, yeah, probably. Hopefully that'll happen next year though, because I do want to get a straw hat. But anyway, back into it. All right, battleship bags, and so we're not gonna go page by page on this one. We're kind of gonna skip around because it's pretty light, but I do want to call attention to the first page of the chapter. It's in the ship scrapyard of Navy Branch G1. I think, yeah, G1. And right off the bat, we get the title or why the title is Battleship Bags, Battleship Punching Bags. So it's I forget what bro's name is. I was gonna look it up before this, but I forget what bro's name is. I think it's Brown something. I don't remember. But he's talking to some random like Navy officers, and he's basically saying like, yeah, Garp uses these battleships, these decommissioned battleships, as punching bags. He just straight punches them, and that's where we see like this first page, just battleships with just fucking caved in, like these giant fucking holes in the battleships. And he's telling us basically that yeah, Garp just punches battleships for for practice, for
A
warm
bunch of that
ups,
for no reason.
for
That's
no
kind of
reason.
that's a monster. And
That's
then
crazy.
you take note that it's not hockey.
It's yeah,
No hockey.
not
They have
it's not
fat ass
hockey.
dents in them.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. So we got before, I think it was when we were talking about Don Chinjao and how him and Garp used to box. Garp was punching holes in mountains for the warm up against Don Chinjao. He would literally go and punch mountains. And I guess this is like a callback to that. Like he just punches battleships, leaving giant holes in them without hockey. That's crazy. That's literally crazy. But that's just the first page. Then we move on back to the Hachinosu, where the fight is going down, where Garp is going crazy right now against these fodder pirates and against the Blackbeard pirates. We get Vasco shot doing something heavy drinker hearth fire, where he drinks some booze and then like spits out fire. Well, first of all, bro just threw San Juan Wolf just into the ocean, bro.
They're
S-
pretty much like
San Juan Wolf is a giant with the
the
giant foot.
giant. He just threw him in the water.
And bro just got tossed into the water. That's crazy. And Vasco shot shoots fire at him. Literally just grabs the fodder pirates and uses them as a shield. He kind of just throws
Not
them
even
off. Like
trying.
they're not even smiling, bro. Like having a good time, not even breaking a sweat. Like this man is literally crazy. Like it says he's totally outnumbered and he isn't even flinching. That's your boy. That's your boy, dude. Uh, but we got that going on, and so we got the other Navy people that came with Garp, kind of getting the slaves that they rescued onto the battle or onto their Navy ship, Garp ship, getting ready to escape. They got into the ocean using Bruce's clay, uh, and so they're basically trying to load up and get out of here since they rescued Kobe. Right, that was their goal. And so Garp's basically like, "All right, y'all, let's get out of here." And then Aokiji pulls back up, and so right now Aokiji and Garp, they both have like there should like scratches at least. So they've been fighting for a while, right? This is kind of like a little fast forward from where we last left off with them, where they had like just started scrapping. They've been scrapping for a while now. Aokiji looks pretty. I'm not gonna say he looks beat up, but I mean it looks like he's definitely
I
taking
whooped
some
up.
damage, right? He's not like on his last legs. But he pulls back up and he says, like I said, I just can't let you leave, Garp. I can't just let you leave, you know? And Garp's like, bet you still wanna get it, let's get it. And he tells Groose, so he's there with Prince Groose, Helmeppo, and Kobe. And he tells the three of them to head to the coast, like head to the ship. And he's about to just basically, I guess, hold off Aokiji or box with Aokiji. And so those three start running towards the coast, following Garp's orders. And Kobe, he hears this lady calling for help. She goes, somebody help me. And there's a fodder pirate, looking like he's about to attack her. And Garp, or not Garp, Kobe goes, oh no, they still have a hostage. And he turns around and he says, I'm coming. And he's thinking, like, we almost left him behind. He's like, I'm coming to save you. And Prince Groose was the first one. He said, Kobe, you idiot, it's a trap.
Yeah.
And then the lady starts laughing. Kobe's like, huh? And then we just see like, you know, basically we see Garp knocking Kobe out of the way and then getting ran through with the sword by a
We kind of knew
Shiryu.
this was gonna happen.
Wait, what'd you say?
I kind of knew this was gonna happen, and
Yeah,
exactly like this. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty like we expected this
Well,
to happen, but it
it
didn't
brings up a
make it.
question. You
Well, I was about to say
think?
it didn't make it any less uh infuriating. Like,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it did. It did.
what were you about to say?
Do you think you can see him with observation hockey? Assure you.
So I don't think you can. Well, that's a good question because like some like observation hockey, I think literally lets you like see people through walls or sense them through walls. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he can like see him, but I think he knows where he is. You know, he can sense
Okay.
him, right? So I don't think the invisibility fruit is going to be because like look at Fujitora for example, he's blind, right? But his observation hockey, literally, he can basically see better than somebody who you know who's not blind. You know what I mean?
But I'm also thinking about like Hunter x Hunter. That guy with the chameleon fruit, he like completely erased his existence.
That's true.
So, I don't know
That's
if it's
true.
like that because how would Garp be able to save Kobe if he didn't know he was there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Everybody knew it
think
was a trap.
yeah, everybody knew it was a trap except Kobe because he's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Kobe, Kobe, one of Kobe's accolades before this next chapter we're about to get to was that he had good observation hockey. That was one of his only accolades that people would give him, and even I
yeah.
wouldn't give it to him. But like one of the only things he had was people would be like, he has really good observation hockey. Where, bro? Where's it at?
It's a different kind of observation hockey though. It's more like a I don't know if it's even useful. Like he was feeling emotions, kind of like how Luffy does.
That goofy ass shit, bro. Nobody, nobody cares. That's not hopeful, bro.
I don't even know if that's just useful, but
Yeah, bro. Even Groose was like Kobe, bro. Like Groose was the first
yeah,
one.
you're
He's like,
fucking
it's a
stupid.
trap. What are you doing, dude?
And you think like specifically that type of observation hockey will let you know if she's in danger or not? You can get fooled, you know.
Exactly. Like God, this I look like I knew
Yeah,
it was gonna happen, like you said. But even then, like I still feel like Garp got hoed. Like, like,
Garp did get hold. Garp got hold.
oh my
I
Kobe.
think they also needed a way to make Garp get injured.
Yeah,
'Cause we knew
yeah.
he wouldn't get injured in a fair fight at all.
What I was hoping it would be was that like Aokiji would be like attacking Kobe or something because like or maybe Aokiji would like know that Garp wouldn't let his underlings get hurt, so he'd go
Yeah,
for them.
somebody that wasn't this fucking bum. Sure. Yeah, I know what you
Yeah, somebody that wasn't fucking sure to you, and somebody that
mean.
it wasn't just Kobe being a fucking idiot, but that's what it
Yeah,
is. That's what it is. But anyway, Garp gets stabbed with a sword. And we find out, of course, later on. Well, first of all, he gets stabbed with the sword, he gets run through, and then immediately he retaliates. He hits him with that counter, and he just fucking like punches Shiryu into the ground, and it fucks Shiryu up, but he's like laughing because he
but
was
it's
able to
like
get
another
Garp.
one and he'd be get dead probably.
Hmm.
To another hit from Garp, he'd probably be dead. It's the
Oh
kind
yeah,
of look he has in his face.
if Garp used a named attack right there, like
Yeah, this wasn't even a named attack,
if
so
he used like what was it, Galaxy Impact,
he'd be dead.
the bro would be deceased, dude, deceased. But it says he stabbed Iron Garp like Chiryu. He stabbed Garp. He's been weakened, and then Helmeppo and Bruce call out, Garp. Um, and Kobe's like, but it's my fault. You were protecting me. Like, yes,
Yeah, not
nigga, yes, it's your fault. But Garp says, don't flatter yourself, Kobe. I was in his sights the whole time. So this, I think, kind of like comes back to that question you asked before. Like, could Garp see him the whole time? And I feel like of him saying this, like probably,
kind of.
yeah, like he knew that Shiryu was there and that Shiryu was on him, even though Shiryu was invisible. You know what I mean? Or he could have just been saying that to make Kobe feel better, but I don't think that's the case.
Could be a mix.
It could be a mix. I know he's saying like don't flatter yourself. It's to make him feel better because like I would have been like, you, I would have cussed him out,
You
bro.
stupid.
In the middle of the
That
battle,
one
bro.
job. Yeah.
Right, for one job. But yeah, so we get that. And then all the other fodder pirates are coming in. They're like, Gulp's finally weakened. He's vulnerable now. Like, let's gang up on him. We can get his bounty. And we find out that Garp has a 3 crown bounty from the guild. What's it called? Cross Guild. Um,
Berries.
where they put bounty out on Marines. And we find out he has a 3 crown bounty, which is the same as an admiral, which makes sense, I think, because I don't think anybody at this point would say that Garp was not admiral level. Um, like he's literally banging with an admiral.
And if he was by itself, I guess his admiral probably would.
Yeah, yeah. So like, yeah, Garp is admiral level, and his bounty reflects that in the Cross Guild. And so 3 crowns, about 3 billion berries. 3 billion.
He's an
Isn't
old
that
ass man.
isn't that Luffy's bounty?
It is Luffy's bounty.
That's Luffy's current bounty as a Yonko.
Yes.
Yeah, crazy. But then Aokiji, he comes in and he's basically like telling the fodder to get out of the way. He's like, you guys must stand a chance, even if he bound both his arms and legs. Which makes sense because, like, I don't know.
He's,
Okay, so it hasn't been shown that Garp has conquerors, I think. But like,
I don't know. It may be in some of his punches, but I can't tell if that's just advanced armament or.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel like he would though.
Like,
I mean, because like, is conquerors genetic?
um, I'm not sure,
It's,
but he does have a conqueror's goal, I guess, like to make the Marines better again, type shit.
I guess.
I don't,
I guess. Hey, let me get
I
that
don't
on the
know.
hat. Anyway, make the Marines great
Oh
again.
shit,
Um,
Garp shit.
Aokiji comes in and he uses a named attack against Garp. There's a new one I don't think we've seen called Ice Glove. And I think he's basically like coating his fist in like this icy type, with his devil fruit. And then we get a flashback, and it's like young Garp and young Aokiji, and it's Aokiji. I think he's still an ensign at this point. Well, I don't think it says, but basically he's asking Garp, he's to basically make him his disciple, to like train him. He's asking Garp to train him, and Garp is like, I don't have time to be training people, bro. I don't fuck with that. I'm just doing my own thing.
I
Um,
gotta punch these fucking boats.
yeah. It's Aokiji just jumps in basically and starts just doing what he's doing. Uh, and so yeah, Garp is out here using the punching bags. What are they called? The ships. Um, what's the name of the chapter? But yeah, he's using the ships as punching bags, the battleship bags, and we get a young Aokiji next to him, and he's just like hitting it, and it's not doing anything. It's hurting his hand. Uh, and then we get like we can't see them, but we get like these words like whenever Garp punches it, it's bam. And but then when Aokiji first punches it, it's ouch because he hurts his hand punching him. And then we get
Yeah,
bam, and then just a weak little pow from Aokiji. And then we got bam, and then a thud from Aokiji. And then eventually we get to bam, bam, which means like that Aokiji is punching at least these battleships kind of on the same level as Garp. No hockey, no double fruit. And he's like nailing these battleships in the same way that Garp does.
in the beginning he couldn't
Uh,
even use hockey.
and he couldn't even use hockey. So now it's like we know that Aokiji is nice like that too, just strength wise, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's literally monster strength. Like, do you think that do you think like Zoro could do this? Zoro Sanji with no hockey could do this?
Probably Zoro. And Sanji's a little different because he's modified.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I think he could kick it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you think Zoro could punch it and it would have the same? like effect as like Garp around Key. Well, maybe not
Actually,
like on the.
it's not even a hesitation because didn't Kobe do it?
You know what?
So
You know what? You're right.
yeah,
You're right.
so
That was a stupid question. That was a stupid question.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
facts. That, that's facts. Um, but yeah, anyway, we're moving on. And so the flashback, we get that flashback, and it's Garp. He's like whining to now, like I guess like maybe like around 2 years ago when Aokiji was still an admiral. Whining to Garp about how his son is, the head of the Revolutionary Army, and now his grandson says he wants to be a pirate. So this is more than 2 years ago because Luffy would have been little at that point. But um, and then he's like, "Kuzan, let's go grab a bite." And Kuzan's like, "I'm an admiral now. I'm busy." He's like, "Fuck that, bro. We're gonna go eat. Like, come on, bro."
I'm hungry, bitch.
Yeah. So I
And
mean, they're chill. They got that student teacher relationship, which is what I was
yeah,
really wanting to see from this fight. So I'm glad we actually got it. Um, and then Aokiji, we get back to the present, and I have Aokiji saying, "You have a habit of raising enemies." And then Garp says, "We're through, my boneheaded pupil." And then they trade blows. They hit each other at the same time, and and they're both using hockey.
yeah.
So I'm like, that shit has to hurt. um, but we get this, and
I
so
think
when I,
Aokichi was using his ice too. But yeah, that shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
double
because he
coated.
used ice glove plus hockey, and this is when I was reading this, I was like, this shit is gonna hit hard in the anime, bro. Like this
This
flashback.
fight,
Oh, the
yeah,
fight and the flashback, yeah. It's gonna go hard. If they keep like the same level of animation that they got right now for Wano,
yeah.
it's gonna go hard. It's gonna go hard.
It's about to hit
Oh
his
man.
peak.
It's peak, bro. Oh my gosh. Anyway, and then so we get like the aftermath of that clash is like this huge explosion of hockey that's like blowing buildings apart and blowing people back. It blows Groose and well, no, it blows Helmeppo and Kobe back. Um, but we still have Groose there, and he's like standing over Aokiji, and we get what's his name, Avalo Pizarro. Where we left off with Avalo Pizarro, he has the island fruit, so he basically morphed into the island, and is
OP
so
ass
we
work.
get Avalo Pizarro, and he's like, he's talking shit basically, and he's like, you think your friends are safe just because they're in the ocean because they're on a boat, and then a fucking giant hand from the island stretches out and eclipses the ship. And he's like, I'll just fucking squash them, bro. I'll swat them
Oh,
like flies. Okay,
imagine
let's.
if this crew had control of hockey.
Yeah,
Yeah, besides like Aokiji,
yeah.
they had any hockey feats.
Okay, yeah. Let's talk about this, bro. There's two things I want to talk about. First of all, Aval Pizarro's busted ass fruit.
Yeah, the
This
fucking
fruit,
island.
this fruit is busted, bro. He's a fucking island right now. A
It's like Pika's
whole
fruit, but way better. Like
yeah,
times 10.
yeah, a whole island right now. No, I guess the downside to that would be if you're fighting anybody with hockey, you're fucked because they can literally hit you anywhere. Like you're the biggest threat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And like how we see in the second chapter, he gets pretty hard countered. Like, he
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gets
yeah,
fucked over bad.
yeah. So if you're fighting people who
He gets
have
fucked over
like,
bad.
yeah, I mean,
Any
like,
kind of hockey.
yeah, like anybody, I think if we're talking Straw Hats, of course Luffy, Zoro, Sanji,
Zoro,
uh
yeah,
what's bro's
Jinbei.
name? Jinbei. Yeah, my bad. I
Bro,
owed him.
well, shit, Luffy's punching out. Luffy's fist is as big as an island.
Yeah, Luffy just punched the whole island.
Yeah, bro.
But I mean like but it is still pretty but like imagine this fruit on like pre New World, you know what I mean? Like Grand Line.
That shit would be crazy. Nobody's
Like
beating
you
him.
like nobody's beating him. Like they would have to call in Navy like admirals. That would have to be or
Yeah.
like a vice admiral to come and like deal with it. They would have to bust or call the person because he would just be the island. You know what I mean? Like, but
Fruits
yeah,
OP.
his fruit's busted. If you know, under circumstances.
People on the Blackbeard Pirates are jokes. So like Sanwan Wolf, he
Yeah.
is trash. I don't really want to see him
Yes.
again. He is
Yes.
terrible.
So the second thing, the Blackbeard Pirates, bro, garbage.
Like, yeah, for
Booty.
real, because Garp is just sitting there destroying everybody, like by himself.
Just they're just booty, bro. They're cheeks.
Cheeks.
Like, oh my gosh, man. You have bu- I all these busted devil fruits and nothing, bro. Like nothing. And I get that it's Garp
Shit.
and Garp is him, but like come on, you got the whole crew? Okay, not the
Think
whole
about
well,
it like
not
a
the
Yonko was there.
wait, what?
A Yonko.
Oh yeah, yeah. If a Yonko was there, it's sold. Absolutely. Like not like the island is theirs, bro. Like
Yeah, instantly. Like, I don't take that shit over instantly. Big Mom.
instantly. Instantly. Like this is oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Aokiji is carrying hard, bro.
And
Aokiji's
he's
carrying the
still
whole
getting fucked up.
crew.
He's carrying hard. But he
He
still gets fucked up by Garp, though. He's getting fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. He still gets fucked up by Garp,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean. He's the only one that can hang with Garp.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I'll be real with you. All right, I rock with Blackbeard heavy because I just like him as a villain. I rock with him heavy. His crew is fodder, but like he he's he's not like that for real. From what we've seen, he's not like that. You feel me? I like if he was here right now, would it have made that much of a difference? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I,
I don't
like
know.
I still think Aokiji is carrying the entire crew, including Blackbeard.
You think he's stronger than Blackbeard?
I think yeah, because he has hockey. You know what I mean? That's what basically what it comes down to. Yeah, like Blackbeard can cancel his fruit, but like you saw what Aokiji's doing without hockey, right? To the battleship bags. Now add hockey to that, plus the double damage that Blackbeard takes. He's getting bro. He's getting slapped.
I don't know. Well, he's not getting frozen because he does have
Yeah,
the quake.
yeah. He's not getting. Oh right, he does have the quake. He does have the
Yeah,
quake.
like that carries him hard.
But does it though? Because look at how he's acting against Law. If it carried him that hard, he wouldn't have struggled against Law as bad as he did. When we came
No,
back after
so
that Law fight,
mm,
like bro was beat up. You know
let's
what I
beat up.
mean?
The laws is just busted though. Like it's completely busted. Unless he just
Yeah,
got. I feel like if Blackbeard touched him once, law should be like done. Should be done because law's nothing but devil fruit.
yeah, exactly.
Even law has hockey though, and he's still like I haven't seen him use any form of hockey, but I know he has hockey.
Right. But that's what I mean. Like Blackbeard beat Law, right? But it wasn't low diff. You know what I mean?
Wasn't
And we know
yeah,
where Law is. Like we have put Law and Kid both like still below Yonko level. And like right now, like this is Aokiji and Garp. You feel me?
yeah.
Like if Aokiji was out there fighting Blackbeard, if Aokiji wanted to, he could have pieced up Blackbeard already.
I think he could piece up the whole crew.
He could piece
Or
up the whole
well,
crew.
yeah.
Remember when he pulled up?
Okay. That's what I'm thinking about when he put up to the bar and he
Yeah,
froze the whole team.
yeah. Like, come on, bro. He's carrying the crew right now. Aokiji's the captain. He's the
Yeah, for
captain.
real. He's just doing
Like,
what he wants, bro. Like, but it will make sense for Blackbeard to at least be stronger.
yeah, I know it would make sense, but right now it doesn't make sense when you look at the evidence. Like, we need Blackbeard really needs some. He needs some new PR, bro. Because like right now he's not selling.
This is off screen. It's just off screen.
All of his shit is off screen, bro.
The
I
dark,
can't
dark fruit.
like. Okay, yeah. Blackbeard definitely he needs some more. He needs some. We need some evidence, bro. Because right now he's looking like a fraud.
Well, he is.
Well, yeah. Honestly, he is a fraud. That's his whole thing
He
as
is.
a character is that he's a fraud. So like, yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll see. Blackbeard is gonna have to get some. If Blackbeard is gonna fight Luffy, if everybody's anticipating Luffy fighting Blackbeard, Blackbeard needs to get like he either
And this is a
needs to
good
show
reason
that
for
he
it too.
has feats or he needs to get stronger, quick, fast, and like a lot stronger.
Fast. Yeah.
Because right now, Luffy over
Shit,
Blackbeard,
Law couldn't even beat him.
Law couldn't beat him, and that's crazy.
Yeah, Law couldn't beat him.
Well, okay, it's not that crazy because, like we said, Law is Devil Fruit reliant, and Blackbeard's whole thing
But
is canceling Devil Fruit.
yeah, and Law's Devil Fruit though, if you had to be Devil Fruit reliant, you'd want Law's Devil Fruit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Pretty much does everything you need with hockey. Almost.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you think Law would do against Aokiji?
Oh, I don't think he's winning um, at all. I think Aokiji definitely wins, but like maybe this might sound disrespectful, but like maybe low def. Like I
Damn.
don't think he's pushing Aokiji because like
Uh,
the way I'm looking at it is looking at even with his Devil Fruit and with his awakening and even fighting with somebody else in the Big Mom fight, he was still getting like yeah, like I mean,
she's slow and a big ass target.
yeah. And like that was even with fighting with Kid, right? Like if Kid wasn't there, Law that fight ends very quickly with Big Mom
Yeah.
winning. You know what I mean? It's the same vice versa. If it was just Big Mom v Kid and no Law, it's the same thing. Like the same thing would happen. So I think like looking at that fight, I think I still have because I have Aokiji over Blackbeard and Law can't even beat Blackbeard.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
yeah, I think it's Aokiji low def. Maybe mid. Maybe mid at the
Mid, maybe.
highest. At the highest,
He
he
did
mid.
get stronger after Big Mom. Hopefully, I think it's scaled up like that. But he didn't learn any fucking hockey.
I don't know. I don't know. He definitely had to catch Aokiji off guard in some ways, because like
I
you
don't think that
said,
happened.
like
If it's a 1v1, it's not gonna happen.
yeah, and they like you said, like Big Mom is big. Like she's a bigger target.
Yeah.
Aokiji, eh,
Well, may not be giving him enough credit to because of his room, like how big he can make his room.
that's true. But the bigger he makes his room, the more stamina it drains from him. Now his stamina
Yeah,
has
but
been,
recent in that war,
yeah,
he was going a good minute with some fat ass rooms.
yeah, yeah. So his
Honestly, seemed
stamina,
like his rooms didn't really take that much stamina anymore. It was more just his awakening.
yeah, yeah. So I
Um,
mean, and maybe that's what it is about mastering your devil fruit or awakening your devil fruit. You know what I mean? But let's not forget Aokiji. Like we haven't seen it
well,
explicitly, but bro has to be awakened. Like
yeah, he has to be.
his devil
He doesn't
fruit
even
has
use
to
this
be
shit in this
awakened,
fight.
which is wild. Yes, he did even use his way. Well, I think also maybe we don't know how Logo Awakenings work, but I feel like it would probably cause a lot of collateral
Yeah,
damage
yeah, yeah,
if he
yeah.
used it. Like because if we're taking Punk Hazard as like a piece of evidence as to how Logo Awakenings work, then like the
No, he
climate,
didn't use it.
the climate of the island was changed permanently, split in half.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy as fuck.
yeah. So I mean,
The
yeah,
island guy
Logo
would have got fucked
Awakenings.
up.
What'd you say?
What's the island guy's name? Island Fruit. He would have got fucked.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. Avella Pizarro for sure. If that is indeed how Logi Awakenings work, I still can't wait to freaking see one. But anyway, that's basically the end of this chapter. Um, we're talking about the hand is looming over the ship, and Garp's on the ground, uh, showing damage because for like Aokiji just punched him in the face, he's bleeding and stuff, and he's like, "Don't lose your
Yeah.
head." Talking to Kobe, justice will prevail. And so that's the end of that chapter. Um, I think we pretty much got all the talking points for that chapter, like we wanted to. Um, Main things to take away from that chapter. Aokiji's nice. Garp's
we
nice. The Blackbeard pirates are trash.
already knew that though.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
it's the same
also
shit we do. Yeah,
yeah, and also Kobe is he's on thin ice, bro. I'm not a
he was a
Kobe
fucking
hater.
idiot.
Look, I'm not a Kobe hater, but this chapter really pushed me, bro.
Yeah, man, mate, Kobe's all right.
Really?
Move on to the next chapter.
Yeah, let's get it. Okay,
It's
so the
trash.
next chapter, chapter 1088. Before we get into that, I don't know if you saw because on my app it didn't show up when I was reading the chapter, but when I went to TCB scans, I did see it. The Shonen Jump cover is like Inaki,
Oh yeah,
the guy who plays like live action Luffy, and it's like Luffy like hanging over him with his arm over him, and that was like the Shonen Jump cover, and I thought that was pretty cool. Like that was a really cool thing. Like, dude, like imagine because when I was little, bro, I used to read Shonen Jump. That's how I would consume One Piece after it was done on Toonami. Like once Toonami was on Cartoon
you would
Network
come and
anymore.
read it on this.
I know. Well, I had the actual like physical Shonen Jump magazines that had like Bleach and Naruto and One Piece in them. I still have them too. I still have them saved up.
Collect them most.
Yeah, yeah. But
Probably
like,
worth some money.
and that, probably, and that's how I would like read One Piece because it was in Shonen Jump. That was the only way. You know, when I was little, I had to get my mom
Uh,
to buy it. You know what I mean?
Bro, I saw one episode of One Piece. I didn't know what the fuck I was watching. Like when it was on Nami,
Yeah,
it was just him. I saw him stretch. I think they were on the Mary. Like I saw him like stretch his arm. He like fell into the water or something. And I was like, "What is
yeah,
this? Was he a pirate? Why is he drowning?" That was it. That's all I
yeah.
know about One Piece.
Catching anime out of context, especially like bizarre ones like One Piece, is just like, man, what?
What the fuck am I? That's why I didn't want to watch it for a while, bro. Because I saw like Ivankov, the animation was looking kind of weird. I saw
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
big
yeah.
ass head.
Yeah, it could definitely just like catching it out of context. It
Yeah.
definitely weird as hell. But also in this chapter we get a little color spread before we get to the chapter, and it's Tomorrow Studio X Netflix. So you know, I guess that's the studio that's um or I don't know if the studio who made this art or if it's a studio who's working on the live action or whatever. But it's a little, and this is our like first pre time skip kind of like art piece that we've had for a
Oh
while
yeah.
because like this is pre time skip Luffy Zoro. This is Arlong
Didn't even
Park,
think about that.
which is where the live action is going to leave off on because we see you know Zoro has the little scar taped up from when he fought Mihawk and he's wearing the little blue shirt. They was on Arlong Park, so and it's you know Nami, Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji.
Carl was
Uh,
goaded in that arc.
yeah,
I honestly think he was on par with Luffy.
yeah. Like I feel like a lot of pre-time skip arcs, like Zoro was right there. Like remember when they fought in Whiskey Peak, and they were pretty
Is that when
even.
he was? Oh, you talking about? Is that where the
The Baroque works.
mercenaries?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah, Burke works.
yeah. Because like Zoro,
He
like
was on his own.
yeah, yeah. They were even, bro. Zoro's like that. You feel me? He's just like that. He's
Yeah,
him.
he is for real. Like when there was it was a filler episode and like Luffy had went to sleep or Zoro was sleeping or some shit.
Yeah, yeah. There was a filler episode where like
Like a
the
seahorse.
little yeah, the little seahorse in the sea could like hypnotize people or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Zoro was fighting Luffy, yeah. And he scarred him. He cut him. And
Yeah.
in the anime, it actually like left a scar there for a little bit before they took it away. Like even in the canon episodes that came after that, like
I know a lot of people who didn't watch One Piece thought that's where his chest guard came from.
yeah, yeah. I have a friend
Yeah.
who's like watching it for the first time, like recently,
Mhm.
and he's done it so far without being spoiled on like anything from the manga or the anime, and I was like,
What?
yeah, yeah.
Bro, by
And
the
I was
time he
like,
catches up, no. Some
yeah,
we'll check this
yeah.
out over.
But right, dude, right. But like, yeah, he thought that that's where you know Luffy's scar came from. And I had to explain to him like that's it's anime canon that in the filler Zoro gave him a little bit of like gave him that scar from that filler, but it's not actual like he's
And
I had to tell him like it will disappear. and he gets his
Yeah.
real scar from somewhere else. But anyway, let's get into the chapter. 1088. So yeah, we got the cool color sprays and everything. The title of the chapter is called "The Last Lesson." And so I don't know about you, but in my app when I was reading this, like every other page is like colored.
Nah, I didn't have any color at all.
And yeah, this
But
one
that
so
first kill, nah, I didn't have any.
like this first page of the chapter is colored for me. But anyway, it's a flashback, and it's at the former Marine headquarters, and it's like way back when Kobe and Hamapo first joined, so like pre-time skip. Um, and it's Garp, and they're like in a classroom, and it's basically like the trolley problem. And so this teacher is like, you're currently riding on a boat that can hold two persons, or it's an old man and a baby. You're currently on a boat who can hold two persons. What will you do? Or will you save the old man, or will you save the baby? And then Kobe goes, I will get off the boat so that they can both get on. Garp's like, wrong, you idiot. He throws like a bottle at him. And Garp says, it's better to leave the old man because he doesn't have long to live. And then the teacher's like, Vice Admiral Garp, you can't say that, bro. Like, you can't tell
Yeah.
kids that.
That man's telling straight facts though.
Yeah, it's facts. It's definitely facts. He said, and then he goes on to say, what did you want to save by becoming a Marine soldier? And he says, the future of the people, right? Well, then you have a lot more, or you lot have more future than the old man. So you and the baby must live on. And then the teacher's like, Garp, you can't say that. All lives are equal, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if yours had this, but mine has a little note in there that's like, what does it say? The little note says, LOL, yet you guys serve celestial dragons. You view their lives as more important.
No, I don't have that. Nah.
I was like, yo, that's crazy. Because it's
Her
true.
translator was on some shit. I mean, it is true.
It's true. Um, but yeah, so that's the lesson that Garp, that's a little flashback. So it's basically, when flashbacks like that happen in anime or manga, you kind of know what's coming next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we move on. Um, we get back to the Hachinosu, or actually, this is still a flashback, but this is Kobe on Amazon Lily when they pulled up on Blackbeard, and well, I guess they pulled up on Boa, and Blackbeard just happened to be there, also pulling up, and Kobe, because he's a fucking idiot and has learned nothing from Garp, does the
Yeah.
thing where he's like, take me instead. What we saw where he's like, take me instead of destroying all these blah blah blah, and that's when Blackbeard took him. And then we get back to present day on the Hachinosu of all Pizarro as the island man, hands stretching out, about to, swap down on the battleship that the Marines are escaping on. Uh, and then Garp still laying on the ground. He's just chilling. I don't think he's like
He's
super hurt.
laughing like nothing's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah, he's
Yeah, he
literally
doesn't
just
give a
chilling on
shit.
the ground. And then he's like, he calls out and he says, "You can save them." He goes, "Listen up. I'll create a quick opening, a quick distraction." He said, Captain Kobe, you will destroy that island monster's hand. Rear Admiral Bruce, you protect the ship from debris. And Meppo, you also pose as a distraction. So Lieutenant Commander
He did
Meppo,
some shit, bro.
yeah, you make sure that no one gets in the way of those two. So he tells Kobe to destroy Aval Pizarro's hand because he knows he can. He tells Bruce to, stop the debris, and he tells Homepo to make sure nobody stops them from doing their jobs. Um, And then Kobe's about to protest, and he's like, Garp stops him and he says, you must be able to make a decision in a snap. And then he goes, jump. And they go, yes, sir. And they all like shave, and then they, go to their things. Uh, so we got, Goose and Kobe running. And Goose is like, he said that you could destroy that hand. Like, can you actually do that shit? And then Kobe's like, he
Do I
says,
believe him?
he says, do you have a bomb or something? And Kobe's like, I don't, but I mean, I don't know. I'll
Yeah, I'll
try.
try, but I'll do something.
That's crazy. Uh, he says, "I'll see what I can do." And so, we get Helmeppo, um, Lieutenant Commander. Helmeppo is not nice, bro, but he has the spirit. You know what I mean? Somebody like shoots a cannonball at them as they're running away, and Helmeppo's like,
It's like
"I have." He's like, "I have to stop it," and he
Usopp.
like hits the can. It's Usopp because
He's just Usopp of the Marines, pretty much.
Helmeppo is Usopp. Yes, except I would put Usopp over Helmeppo, but
Yeah, for
but
sure.
like that kind of that dynamic. He's very Usopp.
That's the thing.
Um, Before we move on, I got a question for you. What do you think about? Well, you know what? I'll wait. I'll wait till we get to the end. Um, so yeah, but then Garp stands back up, uh, and Aokiji goes, "Where do you think you're going with those severe wounds, Garp?" Because Aokiji's standing up too, and Garp says the coldest thing ever, bro. He says these are just flesh wounds. Now this
Obama
episode has
says,
wait
Obama
what?
says, this is just a scratch.
Oh, that's even colder,
Yeah.
bro. Look, and this is one of the ones that are. Hold on, let me see if you can see it. This is one of the ones that's colored
Oh shit.
and it has
Huh?
like the shade you probably can't see, but the shading on Garp, like it has like the shading, like the shadow from like the sun, and he's like covered in, and it's like
I don't
it's
have that.
cold, bro. It's cold, bro.
Uh,
It's got to be fire in the anime, bro. It's got to be
it's
fire.
going to be, especially the flashback,
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
them punching the
bro. This
ships. That's gonna be
this
nice.
this episode is gonna be this episode gonna go hard. But Garp says, and here, or Aokiji says, and here I was, just being worried about you. And Garp says, too naive, and he just fucking blitzes Aokiji.
Like nothing, bro. Like
he, he,
get some dad cams, man. The way he jumping past people like that shit. It's quick as hell.
he just blitzes him, which is nuts. He literally knocks him down. Um, and he like dashes, like I'm not gonna say it's like super speed, but like he's literally like dashing back and forth between these buildings to jump up to Avalo Pizarro, who's on the Hachinosu's skull head. Avalo Pizarro's like, it's scared as fuck. He's like, wait, why is Garp headed this way, bro?
The
Why is he coming to me?
fuck?
And then Garp hits him with the Galaxy Divide,
Straight to the fucking face.
and like splits Avalo Pizarro, like the island, the skull of the
Yeah,
Hachinosu in half. It doesn't split Avalo Pizarro's actual face in half, but it does cause like a gash. And it hurts Avalo Pizarro because Garp is using hockey. Now, this is another one that's colored. Look at this, bro. Hold on. Try to get it to clear up. Yeah, you can't really see, but like yeah, Garp got like if they put the hockey aura around Garp, like a little blue hockey. It's clean, bro. It's clean. Hold on, I'll take a screenshot of it and send it to you. But yeah, he hits Avalpazar with the Galaxy Divide, and then Garp is screaming out, or Kobe screaming out something like, "I'll live up to your, I'll live up to your expectations or whatever." And he jumps up into the air, like as they're climbing up the arm. And then Volpazar's like, damn, that hurt, but I'm still gonna fucking smash this ship with my hand. And then we get Garp in the air. And it's not exactly a flashback. Well, yeah, it's a flashback of Helmeppo and Garp talking. And they're basically talking about how Kobe's improvement and about how he's improving quickly. And then Helmeppo reveals to Garp that Kobe has actually been doing extra training even after their training with Garp for the day is done. Like Kobe does extra training, and he's been punching the battleship bags even after all of the training with Garp.
this kind of
Um,
makes me mad, and
why?
it doesn't make me mad because Kobe's strong. It makes me mad that Kobe's strong and he hasn't been using it. That makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I get what you mean, bro. Like, right. I'll wait till we get to the end
but
because
yeah,
I'll wait
okay.
till we
Because I
get to
have
the end.
something else to say too.
Yeah. But we get the reveal in this flashback that Kobe, and this is pre time skip Kobe. This isn't like glow up Kobe. This is pre time skip little Kobe punching the battleship bags with bloodied hands. Um, And then we get, everybody's reaction of like Kobe jumping in the air with this and they're like, Kobe's on, and they're like, we gotta leave, blah 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 blah. And Kobe
Wait, bitch.
fucking Kobe fucking charges up this attack. He says, if I can't destroy this, everyone will die. Because of me, everyone will die. And he like screams out and he hits
The weakest name. He screams out the weakest name for a named attack.
this is the
Honesty impact.
honesty impact.
What?
Lame as hell.
It
Look,
does some fucking damage though.
when I was reading this, I was going through the pages like I was stuck to the page, but I was like, this is heat, this is heat, this is heat. And then like it was building up and I was like, hell yeah. And then Kobe, and I was like, yeah. And I saw honesty impact. I was
He,
like, bro.
like, bro, really? Bro, you could have used the same name. You could have used Galaxy Impact or
You
some
could have
shit.
hit
You
him
could have
with a
used,
galaxy impact. It would have been symbolic. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Fucking honesty impact.
bro.
Really?
Back
And
to the
this is
drawing board.
back to the drawing board for real. And this is another one of the pages that I had on mine that was colored, and it has,
Damn, bro,
uh,
you got all the good ones.
and it has Kobe. His hockey is like pink.
Probably. Of course, it's pink.
And you can see in
Do you
like his
think
fist right there.
you think that's cockroach or just
No,
okay?
I don't.
Armament.
Kobe cannot be a conqueror, bro. Kobe cannot be a conqueror. He cannot have conqueror's hockey. He just can't. He just can't. I
Well, he
mean,
does want to go, bro. He
are
want
you
what he
in
want to be fleet
denial?
admiral?
He wants to be an admiral.
Oh, just an admiral?
Yeah, not a fleet admiral. At least the last time we heard him say it, which was a while ago. It was pre-time skip the last time we heard him talk about his dream. But back then it was to
Actually,
become an admiral.
Kobe's cold though. Like if you think about his age, like the
Kobe
normal
is
Marine age.
yeah, he's definitely cold for his age. Even like to be at captain level right now, ranking wise is pretty good for his age.
Crazy.
But the fact that he's probably above captain level in terms of power too is wild.
I
But
think
yeah,
he
he
is.
he hits a Bulbasaur with the Galaxy Impact or the arm, and literally it like splits the arm. Like it does so much damage. The arm like splits in half. Like the island arm splits in half. And then Groose uses his clay fruit to create a net and like catch the debris. He uses clay nest to like catch the debris and stop it from hitting the battleship. Uh, and then people are yelling out like, "Did Kobe just do that, bro?" And then Garp is literally like in
Oh,
the air, just laughing. Like Kobe's crying or Helmeppo's crying, like Kobe. Um, and Groose is like, "Since when did you have this kind of power? But like, since when could you do that?"
yeah. So I will say too, like Kobe did this, but like it took everything he had.
Yeah.
But it could be because he was probably starving on this island for a couple of days,
Mhm.
and to pull out that power while exhausted is kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah. He could be totally exhausted at this point, and like yeah, that is crazy just to do basically Galaxy Impact level move. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah, and we know that Kobe's not as nice as Garp. So of course with Garp, it's just like a normal like yeah, here's my. It's basically like a gum pistol to Garp. You know what I mean? He's like yeah, sure, here's
yeah,
this
yeah,
move.
pretty much.
But with
It's
Kobe,
like his ultimate move though.
it's probably like his ultimate move, like his best move. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, he does that. Helmeppo catches him in the air. They both land on the ship, along with Groose. And then Tashigi, first of all, I'm a certified Tashigi hater, so I just gotta say, they've been doing nothing this entire time. The most useless person here, absolutely, has done nothing. Helmeppo has done more than
Has she
Tashigi
done
has.
shit? Has she even gone on the island?
No, no, that's what I mean. She wasn't even on the island,
Yeah,
bro.
fucking trash, bro.
She's the same level
He's
as
low
Kobe, by the way.
tier.
I just want to point that out right now. She's the same level as Kobe. She,
She
she's the
is.
captain.
Ain't no way. She lost to Monet.
She was the
Bro, she's trash. Fuck,
garbage,
bro.
bro. Like worse than
But
Smoke and
Smoker's
Milk.
trash too.
Yeah, but she's
As
worse though.
but apparently Smoker's supposed to be over Kobe, right? He's bicep.
No, no, that's
Right?
true. That is true. Okay, hold on.
Remember
Let's finish this out
fast.
because we only got like another page left before we get
Yeah.
into that. But so she's on the snail and she's like, or actually it's Garp. Garp gets on the snow. He says, "This is Garp. The mission to save Captain Kobe has been accomplished." And we get the next page. He's like, "All of you." Basically, he's like, "All of you on the ship, leave. Go right now. I'll hold them off so you can get away." And then he says, "All of you are the future of the Marines," and that's when we get the picture or the a panel of all of the Blackbeard pirates that were on the Beehive, standing over Garp on the ground, body partially frozen with a giant icicle sticking out of his chest. And that's when he says, "All of you, the future of the Marines," and then clack, the transponder snell goes off, and we just see him laughing, half of his face frozen, just laughing. Um, and this is another one that's colored, and for me, and just seeing it, bro, I was like, I'm gonna cry when this hits the anime. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's blurry, but
He's
yeah,
fucking laughing, bro. You
he's
think he's done right
laughing.
here, or you think it's gonna get up?
So that's the thing. The narrator didn't come in and say that this was the day that the hero of the Marines Garp died, right? It like it wasn't said that Garp is dead
Mm,
and he's still laughing and he's frozen, but we've seen people, or we know that people, just because they get frozen by Aokiji doesn't mean they're dead, right?
yeah.
So I don't know, because then even the narrator goes on to say, translations may vary, but the narrator comes in and he goes in tomorrow's newspaper, the returning of the young hero Captain Kobe, the unknown fate of the legendary hero Vice Admiral Garp in the Hachinosu, and the siege barricade incident at the future island Egghead by the Emperor Straw Hat Luffy will be reported to the whole world. So, basically, my translation says from the narrator, the unknown
Emperor
fate.
Straw Hat.
Well, I'm talking about Garp.
Remember this?
The unknown fate
Yeah.
of legendary hero Vice Admiral Garp. So we
Oh,
don't know if he's dead.
I think he's dead.
Here's what
It
I think
says
is gonna.
unknown fate. I think he's gonna go ahead. Go ahead.
What I think is gonna happen is they're gonna basically hold him there until Blackbeard gets back, and Blackbeard is going to execute him, but he's going to make a show out, like he's going to announce that they're executing Garp.
Mm,
I think that's what
right.
Blackbeard is going to do because that'll give him more
Right.
clout.
I see that. But I was
But
thinking, I don't know. Like Gart, I was hoping Gart would get up one more time and be like, "It's time for the real fight," and then he fucks him up.
yeah, maybe I don't think Garp would get captured. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think he'd be a prisoner. Yeah,
Yeah,
he have to die in a fight.
he would have to. So, with it, is this the fight though? Is Garp?
There may be another one.
He either gets back up and like Aokiji has to go all out against him, or he's dead right here.
Yeah, I'll be fine with either or.
Yeah, I think I would be too. I think I would be too. Like I knew he wasn't making it off the Hachinosu. Like
Yeah,
narratively, I knew that, right?
yeah.
Um, but this is just kind of adds to the collection of people that we have with the name of D who have died while smiling or just, or laughing. You know what I mean? Because he is
Oh,
Monkey.
that's smiling.
Garp, not well, Roger. I mean, Luffy was about to do it. Um,
Oh,
Odin
yeah,
isn't
yeah.
a D, but he did. Um, I don't think we have anybody else.
Okay, okay.
So it's
Not that
basically
I
like
can
a
remember.
parallel to Roger,
Yeah.
which like Garp and Roger were tight. They were boys. And they both had the name of D.
That's
And
crazy.
but yeah, but also, like I said before, the last one we get the siege barricade incident at the future island Egghead by the Emperor Straw Hat Luffy will be reported to the whole world. So, because I guess since the Hachinosu is done, The next chapter, by the way, there's a break after this
I'll
chapter.
have a different translation.
What do you
What here
have?
reminds us.
Yeah.
It's in the following days, paper, the legendary hero Vice Admiral Garp would be declared missing in action on Pirate Island
Hmm.
after the successful rescue of the young hero Captain Kobe. What
Oh,
else?
your camera fell.
Shit. All right. The last one says, however, another story would also gain the world's attention: the Egghead incident, where Emperor Straw Hat Luffy would face a siege on the island of the future. I'm saying he would
Okay.
face a siege, saying like there may be a fight there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's the same thing like the siege barricade incident because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know
yeah.
that the Navy ships are coming to Egghead. They've been coming for like the past 20 chapters.
But after
So,
seeing this fight with Garp, I think Luffy can take an admiral. Yeah,
what? You think he could take an admiral?
I think he can take an admiral.
You think he? So you think he can beat
I,
Kizaru?
I def. I think he can beat Kizaru. If I think about it, like the just because of the size of him, like how good his other hockeys are. I won't say his armament's on par with Garp.
Yeah,
Like
I see what
adding
you're
to
saying.
like the size he can create for himself would be.
Mm.
I don't think he has top tier hockey because he was able to beat Kaido. It may even be better than Garp. Not his armament. Actually, maybe his armament too, because he's kind of reaching his prime, and Garp was like declining.
He definitely does have top tier hockey. I I still don't know if it's better than Garp's. I mean, Conquerors for sure, right? Because we haven't seen Garp use Conquerors. And if he
So
is using it,
Garp took down a town, right? A town on an island.
yeah,
Luffy was about to take down an island.
yeah, but he's doing that with Devil Fruit, not with
That's
straight
true.
hockey.
That is true.
Garp blew up a town with straight hockey. Luffy was about to take down an island with a giant fist because of his Devil Fruit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was coded in hockey though.
It was coded in hockey, but like this is what
Yeah.
if base Luffy, you know, like base Luffy is powerful.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong; he's physically like a monster strength, but I don't think his hockey is on the level where he could blow up a town with base Luffy fist. You know,
I think it's just the way he applies it because
that's true. That's true.
like I'm pretty sure his hockey is stronger than Kobe's. Like, but
Yeah.
I don't think him punching like in base form, him punching that still cause that type of destruction. That's what like
Mm.
you know what I'm trying to say. It's just the way he applies it. It's not that it's weaker.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely get what you're saying. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I'm not like
It's
a
weird.
yeah. See, this is this is why I say we got to see the admirals, man. Because right now, like, if you saying Luffy can beat an admiral, then who else is hanging with him?
Goofy.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
bro's
what you
stronger than
mean.
admirals. Bro's
But
stronger than
we have
Lockbeard.
multiple more people though. We still have Gorosei, Emu, and whoever these knights are. I have no
Oh
clue.
yeah, I guess the God's Knights. That's true.
And these
That's
Seraphim.
yeah.
I think it's
This
just maybe.
I don't know if the Seraphim could really hang like that though. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I mean
Just seem
right
like a
now,
nuisance right now.
yeah. Like right now they're having trouble with them, but like if Luffy got serious, I feel like none
Yeah.
of these Seraphim are doing anything. I don't know. We need to see Kizaru.
I take back what I said about Luffy applying to hockey like that. I'm thinking about his Conqueror's hockey classes with like Kaido,
Mhm.
like how everything around him was just getting destroyed.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that's true. Yeah, they did like split the sky with their hockey. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like
It seems like a type of attack he'd do at least.
I just feel like Luffy should not be there yet. You know,
He,
like
but I think I don't know. I know what you're saying, but shit, Garp is old. It's not like Garp is in his prime. Garp is
yeah, it's
old.
not prime guard. But I'm talking about the admiral level things still, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the admirals. I'm not talking about Garp for real. I'm talking about the admirals. Like I don't
Yeah.
think Luffy should be there yet. Or at least if like
He fought Kaido though.
he did fight Kaido, but he didn't like beat Kaido, you know what I mean?
He did pretty good though. I
He
mean,
did do pretty good.
Gear Five when he went Gear Five, like
Okay, yeah. When he went Gear 5, that was like the best he did. But I mean like
I still kind of gave up. Well,
it's
really gave up.
yeah,
He
kind of
stopped.
still gave up at the end, and like Gear Fifth was, I mean, it was just plot armor. It was hacks. At the end of the day, it was just hacks.
I
You know what I mean?
mean, that's facts.
Because Luffy died 4 times. Kaido beat him
But
four
he's
times.
Okay, yeah. But at least with Gear Five, he seems invincible. He can just make his heart start beating again.
He still takes damage though.
He does, but like his willpower, his
Yeah,
plot armor itself, like it's legit plot armor. He can keep it going. But we know that. But, um,
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like,
I would
so
say
so so you're
I would
saying that
definitely
Luffy.
say he would. I think Year Five Luffy would beat Big Mom by himself.
See, that's interesting that you say that. But before I answer to that, do you think that so do you think that Luffy and Kaido are like on par? Like current Luffy and
On
Kaido?
current Luffy
Mhm.
and Kaido, I think they're closer and further apart.
I
I think
agree.
I know I like doing this, but if I had to give Luffy a bounty, like compared to Kaido, what was
Yeah,
Kaido's like five? Kaido's four.
I don't recall.
I'm
Let me
looking
look
up
it
right
up
quick.
real quick. Okay.
Oh, bounties aren't a show of power, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But just for they're good for like number scaling wise.
his was 4.6 billion.
Mhm.
I would put Luffy at like 4.3.
Okay.
I still think he beat Big Mom.
Okay, yeah. I don't know about that. Um,
So
s-
Zeus is useless on him. There's
yeah,
not even talk about that
yeah,
because
okay.
that just gets
That's
into the whole
facts. That's facts. So, but Big Mom still has, if she's not using Hera, she still has Prometheus, Napoleon, and Mother Misery as like her trump card, basically. And she can, if they're fighting anywhere where there's other people, she can use Soul Focus and get more souls. And she can also
yeah.
heal herself. And also, so the thing about that is that and the reason I still wouldn't put Kaido or Luffy like super close to Kaido is because Luffy is strong, but he's only as strong for so long.
Yeah, okay.
Kaido
Yeah,
and Big Mom are consistently that level of strength and
yeah.
stronger, but Luffy, like they were like Kaido and Big Mom were banging out for like what 3 days. But
That's true.
Luffy probably couldn't even do 8 hours for real.
Yeah. But which is weird because kind of inconsistent because Luffy can go in base form, he was scrapping with Kaido
Mhm.
hybrid. And when he went, like in this last episode, when he went Gear 4 for the first time or for the last time, like Kaido couldn't even hit him. And even though Luffy wasn't really doing any damage, like lasting damage, he was doing damage.
Mhm.
But like when he goes Gear 4, like they can't really hit him at all.
And okay, so that's another
So
thing.
kind
Also,
of
people
inconsistent.
people still debate whether or not Luffy actually beat Kaido because he's stronger than him. They still debate that. Like I see it on the Reddit. Niggas are still
You talking
saying
about
like,
like in? Oh, you talking about he beat him because he was stronger than him?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's,
But like at that point, especially at that point, like their last little bout before Gear Fifth, like
it's so
Kaido was Kaido is I'm not gonna say
I know,
exhausted, but he's fatigued. For
but he
sure.
was going through the whole night fighting people.
And
So
he's holding up the
it's
island.
like, yeah, going up the island. He fought people with hockey constantly. He like his hockey seems unlimited. Stamina's unlimited. Yeah, he could have kept going.
He could
And I
and
will
like
say he did. Luffy did beat him in the hockey clash at the end, but he didn't have any rest between that.
yeah, like the most rest that Kaido got is after he knocked um Luffy off of the island, like when Luffy was in the
Mhm.
water and he went to go find like Momonosuke or whatever. Like that was the most rest he had, and that was only like a few minutes until Yamato
Yeah.
pulled up.
Yeah, and he fought fucking Yamato too, and Yamato has top tier hockey.
Yeah, like Yamato pulled up and then they fought while Luffy was eating.
Yeah,
You feel
Luffy
me?
was
Like
Luffy was hacking, bro. He was getting his
it's
health points
like
back off from fucking food.
if it was 1v1, you know,
1v1 from
everybody
scratch, gear 5.
from scratch, everybody had a full tank. Everybody had a full tank. Him and Kaido both had full tanks. Kaido's winning, dude. Like
Yeah, that's true.
because Luffy just can't hang like that. He can't hang for that long.
That's true.
I don't know. At least I feel like he can. So I of course I have Yonko over admirals, right? I think just Yonko is stronger than the admirals. But I still don't think the admirals are like slouches. I don't think they're that much stronger. You know what I mean? And of course, I think it depends on the admirals because let's face it, like Trash Bowl is trash, right? That's why we call him Trash Bowl. Uh,
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like the Yako Suno though.
well, yeah, because all the good ones are all the good ones are they got
Dead.
slept.
Yeah,
Big Mom got hoed, and then Kaido
mom got
got
so hold.
yeah.
Made it look better in the anime, but
Okay. I was watching the anime today, like that fight, or not like
mm,
the climax of like the ending of the fight, but like it was Kid and Law fighting. Is when they first used their awakenings, and I was like, this looks way better in the anime, like compared to the
yeah,
manga.
yeah,
I was like, okay, this looks like I was looking at Kids Awakening. I was like, this looks way cooler than how in the anime it was kind of
with the
depicted
it ended up. Yeah.
because like his is a sign, his awakening is cheeks.
It's still weak, bro. It's still
It,
so weak. Like he can do so much more.
yeah. But I mean, like when Big Mom got back up and she was talking, she was like, that's when she recognized them. She was like, I haven't been this hurt. I haven't felt this much pain in a long time. That's what she said. And she recognized both of them and as Luffy as like, like
Like, do you even
the
think it was doing damage to her?
I do think Kid was doing damage to her because Big Mom is the iron balloon, but her durability is not even close to being on par with Kaido's, in my opinion,
Hmm.
when it comes to like not only armament, but also just like base. Because not like Kaido is an
But
Oni, and he's also like I think this Kaido is prime Kaido, but like that's not prime Big Mom, in my opinion.
yeah, I don't think so either. What's the iron balloon? I would never understood that. Is
Oh
that like
no,
a
well, Iron
power
Balloon is
three?
just what they call her because like she literally like you can't like you could hit her with a sword and it would break like a normal sword and it would, like
Yeah,
her
like I saw Brooke
skin.
trying to do it.
Yeah. Or like yeah, and like when Luffy like literally hit her with Gear Fourth at like the wedding or whatever and nothing happened.
Yeah,
So
taking that shit.
yeah. And she didn't budge. But see the thing is with Kaido is that like when Luffy hit Kaido with Gear Fourth, like at the beginning of Wano, it knocked Kaido down, but it didn't do any damage. You know what I mean? Like he got back up. It didn't do any damage. But for Big Mom, she didn't even budge. But I feel like Kaido definitely has more durability or better durability.
Yeah, he has more durability and higher endurance too. I think.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But I don't
I
know.
don't know because even when Big Mom got hurt, like broke her arm, she was straight.
Yeah,
He's healed that shit back up.
yeah, and then fucking what is it, Shockvilly? When bro used when Law used Shockvilly on her, I think he used it multiple
Yeah,
times, and like it never like KO'd her. You know what I mean? Like she gets back up every time, and she's like,
yeah.
that literally does internal damage.
Law is crazy. This fruit's fucking crazy, bro.
This fruit is crazy.
Like, to hurt somebody like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I definitely think Law's attacks were doing more than Kid's attacks because Kid's attacks were on the outside, and it was like blunt damage.
Blunt damage.
Yeah,
And Law's just a cheat code though.
yeah, yeah. His it was a K room. His K room is crazy. Where he coast the
Who do you
sword.
think it went all the way down?
Yeah.
Do you think Law's fruit is more OP or Big Mom's?
They're definitely both OP, but for different reasons. I think I would give it to Laws because Laws just has the most versatility. It has more versatility than the Big Mom's fruit. But Big Mom's fruit does have pretty good versatility for what it is. The fact that she can like soul focus and like literally just takes people's souls from them being afraid of her.
Yeah. Like, into her lifespan. Then she can heal herself by taking off some of her lifespan.
Yeah. She can just create homies.
She can create a whole army.
Yeah. So
It doesn't
like
have to be her soul.
yeah, it doesn't even have to be her soul to create homies. So her dope fruit is OP. But just like I don't know if I think laws would just be
Better to have.
yeah, yeah. And if law had better hockey, for sure, you
It'd
know,
be crazy. Would it even make him better though? Would it?
I think it would
Just
because like
one though,
for
like every observation, because I don't even think we need armament.
I think just having better hockey in general because if you're fighting somebody else with better hockey, then your dove fruit gets kind of nerfed. You know what I mean? Like he can use it for like shambles and stuff, but he can't like amputate Big Mom or Kaido.
He can't. Yeah, that's how he beat Virgo.
Yeah.
If he could though, yeah. See, if he had like top tier hockey,
Hmm.
nobody would be a challenge for him.
Yeah. It'd be crazy. Yeah.
Too OP. Imagine he just chopped Kaido up.
Right. Just chop her up and that's it,
It's
bro.
fucking sushi.
That's it.
Is it?
Like he did to the Marine farmer
Virgo.
at like Sabaody when he first showed off his power, like the pre-time skip.
Yeah, he just like had him
Yeah,
spinning around and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that like I guess that's like end game, like epilogue law. Like after the story has ended, that's law.
Yeah,
You
he just
know?
does that. Somebody tries to fuck with him. He
Yeah.
just spins him.
There's only gonna be like a few people who can like mess with him, bro. Basically,
Straw
most of
hat.
them straw hats. Most of them straw hats.
All of them straw hats.
Yeah. Because like Zoro, Sanji, Luffy.
Jinbei
You think Jinbei is gonna have better hockey than Law?
does right now. So
Well, yeah, he does right now. But Jinbei is
he'll
older.
be dead. Yeah, Jinbei's old shit.
He's not that
Die at
old.
old age. He's pretty fucking old. Was he like 60? I have no
Yeah,
clue.
but people in One Piece live to be like hundreds of years old,
That's true. That's true.
and then they still be rocking. You know what I mean? Like Rayleigh's 90
Kaido's
something.
60 right now. He's not 90. I think he's 70.
He be 70. Oh yeah, he is
Really?
70. He is 70.
I mean, it's, damn.
I was trying to put that man in the grave.
Yeah, for real.
How old is Garp?
72.
72. Oh, like he's 72. Maybe. Garp is yeah 78.
He was scrapping
Damn.
with an admiral like that.
Right. Bro's almost 80 years old.
Bro.
Soloing islands.
That's crazy. Soloing Yonko Island.
Blackbeard just keeps getting disrespected, bro. How, man? I don't understand.
Yeah,
How did he beat Law? How did he beat Boa? He beat
his
Boa.
hacks. He has hacks.
That's, I don't accept that,
That's
bro.
true.
I gotta see it.
I think
I
even
gotta.
I also think Boa just doing a solo like Blackbeard's Island. Not
Yeah,
solo. Let me see. Anybody she couldn't freeze, or anybody she couldn't.
I think it's turning everybody in that bitch to stone, bro. Shiryu,
Even
of all the
Aokiji.
uh,
It's like Aokiji's kind of weird, like silently.
yeah, but no, remember when he first saw Nami, bro?
Yeah,
He's
like
like,
yeah, yeah,
another
yeah,
woman with
yeah.
booga booga.
Yep. He would have got froze.
Yeah, he would
He
have
would
froze
have got
for
froze.
sure. I don't know if he'd be able to use
I,
hockey to
I
like.
remember that shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I don't know if he'd be able to use hockey to like stop it or like or
it
he'd
seems like a
probably use
cheat code.
another tactic, kind of like Kobe did, or not Kobe, but what's that nigga
Blackbeard.
name? The vice admiral dude who like stabbed himself to stop himself turning this down.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you get. That's only if you get hit once, so not like she couldn't do it again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He's already injured.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bo
He's
probably could have
OP.
soloed the island, honestly, because
I'm so
nobody.
horny as pirates when I feel.
I mean,
Because
yeah,
he even freezes women.
yeah, that's true. As long as you find
Man,
her attractive, you're getting frozen. You're getting turned to stone. So like, even if you're like a woman and you don't even rock that way, but you're like, oh, she's really pretty, you're still getting turned.
yeah, yeah, you're
Like,
fucked.
like,
That's crazy.
yeah,
Who can she not freeze, man? Like, that's Luffy
probably
because
maybe
Luffy's fucking an
Luffy,
idiot. And Chopper.
Chopper. Well, I don't know. I think even Chopper would be like, whoa, she's pretty. Like she's really pretty. You know what I mean?
But I remember Thriller Bark, he was in there while Nami was showering. Like, there's nothing to me. You're a human. Not weird like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess he wouldn't be. He probably thinks humans are like pets. You know, right? Like,
Yeah, like, honestly, that's a smart way making him a doctor.
yeah,
Like, he can be a doctor for everybody's fucking reindeers and shit.
yeah.
So,
Is that
yeah,
the joke, bro? Chopper is an animal, but he's like a doctor. He's like a vet for humans.
pretty much. He's a fucking vet. He's a human vet.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess Chopper it probably won't work with Chopper either.
uh, yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Jinbei
Luffy sold. Maybe Jinbei.
is a fishman. I don't
Maybe
know.
like I don't know. I think just his like
Like his old demeanor.
yeah, because I'm thinking back to like when Big Mom tried to use soul pokers on him and bro didn't even flinch. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I don't think he'd care.
Yeah. It's up for Sanjay, bro. It's up for
That's not
Sanjay.
over, bro. Remember,
Queen
he turned to stone just by looking at her. I don't know if you remember that. His son is gone.
Mom.
He goes to the island. He's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. How did Blackbeard beat her, bro? I
How did he get
I
close enough?
I better see these flashbacks, man.
Yeah, I don't know how he get close enough. How in the world?
Nah. All this stuff that's getting off panel, we better get flashbacks for every single one, bro, because I need the evidence. I need the play by play.
We gotta be nice with it. He's hiding something still. No clue though.
Yeah, he has to be hiding something. He has to be hiding something. Something hockey related or something devil fruit
Oh,
related.
gotta be no fruit. He has no hockey. I doubt this
But
man
he
has
he
hockey.
does have some hockey. But even in pre-time skip, he was able to tell about Luffy's level of hockey, right? Using observation. When they met in
What?
Impel
How?
Down.
I don't remember.
When they met in Impel Down, Blackbeard was like,
Mm-hmm.
your hockey is stronger than the last time I saw you.
I don't know
So
what that's about.
so that was like because so it's like because Rayleigh can do it too when you have like you can use your observation hockey to tell how strong somebody else is, basically. So by like sensing their hockey. So like Blackbeard did that in Impel Down to Luffy, but of course
We
we
could have some.
the audience didn't know what hockey was at that point, but Blackbeard, said it. Um, so yeah, I mean, he has it, but like, it's not on par with anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you got anything else to say about this chapter or these chapters? Yeah.
Who's a dumbass, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Garb's
Kobe's
goaded.
gold. Garp is goaded. Maybe that should be the main takeaway, right? The
Shigi is still trash.
garbage, the most useless character in the entire series. The most useless character in the entire series. We literally just saw Helmeppo do more than her do.
For real.
Like the most useless character in the entire series. Toshigi hate video coming soon. It's going to be an hour long. But but that's it for this episode of Let's Talk About It. Um, we're making some changes, right? We got stuff in the works. We got plans right now that we cannot talk about because the haters will sabotage us. but but we got plans, so stick with it. Let us know what y'all thought about this episode. Leave it in the comments. Um, but yeah, that's it. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.